squeeze them.
Okay, now we turn to the left. Turn to the left.
You got this?
Put your hands on the shoulders of the person in front of you. Close your eyes for a moment. And get in touch with that sacred place in yourself. Feel your body. Feel the connectedness between you and the person in front of you. Feel the warmth in your hands going into the body of the person in front of you. And feel the warmth coming into you, your shoulders from the person behind you. And when you're ready, start massaging the shoulders. Gently be aware of the fact that this person is waking up. Do it in a gentle way. Move over the shoulders. And up and down the spine. Just as far as the person will let you. And be aware of how this body feels.
Correct.
Is it tight or is it loose?
Cancer.
Maybe it needs a little bit of a harder massage or a softer. Try to be aware of the person in front of you and care about them. Move up on the neck. Don't forget the neck. There's a lot of tension in the neck. And start tapping up and down with your fingers. Up on the shoulders, from left to right, and up and down the spine. Wake them up. Make sure that you hear the sound of the tapping. It's allowed to moan and groan. Move up the neck and up the head. Be gentle with the hairdos. And see if anybody's home yet this morning. Wake them up. Then move down again, down the neck, brush up the shoulders and the back. Brush up the tension if it's there. And then let your hands rest on the shoulders. Close your eyes again. And during this exercise, don't forget to breathe. Breathe really deep into your belly. Then feel the person in front of you. That's a sharp one. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's a lot better.
Care enough about the person in front of you that you make a real connection with them. Let them feel that you care about them, about how they feel. And feel the energy flowing in you from the person behind you. Accept that caring from the person behind you. And when you're ready, lean over, put your hands around the waist, and give the person a nice hug. And then turn around to the person behind you and say thank you. I didn't get any. Okay, then we turn on to the right side, then you get to return the favor. So start massaging the shoulders again. Be aware of the fact that this is a different person. This person that you're massaging right now might have different needs, different tension. Be aware of it. Move up and down the spine. Give them a really nice back rub. Up and down the spine. Don't forget the neck. We store a lot of tension in the neck and shoulder area. That's good. And then when you're ready, start tapping with your fingers on the shoulders. Wake them up. That's good. Move up and down the spine, up the neck area.
Keep talking. Let's get that reverb in there.
Up the neck. Be gentle with the neck, and then up to the head. Wake them up. See if anybody's home. And then brush up the shoulders. Brush away the tension. And then let your hands rest on the shoulders, the person in front of you. And again, close your eyes. And say to the person in front of you, I care about you. I love you. I want to know how you feel. And communicate this caring and loving through your hands. Let them feel that you're with them. And be aware of the caring of the person behind you. Let them allow to care about you. And then bend over with your hands.
What's going to happen?
Nothing special, Stephen.
No.
I give them a nice hug. And say thank you to the person behind you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Huh? And it's a very exciting, powerful exercise. We do it for two reasons. One reason is to empower and energize yourself and to build expectancy in yourself. And the other reason is to energize and empower the person that is going to speak to you, the speaker. So it's a very simple exercise actually, and you've all been doing it as a child when you were really enthusiastic about some kind of thing in your life. So what we do is we create free negative ions. To put it simply, that's free energy that's available to us. And we create that in the air and grasp it inside ourselves. So we clap our hands together, and we jump, so
Okay.
okay, this is one. The first one was for yourself.
Oh.
The second one is for the speaker. So we'll do it again. We'll clap our hands. Great. Whew. Feel the energy?
Wake up on the red terrace.
Feel the energy?
No.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't forget that. It's the red terrace energy. Thanks, Stephen. Okay. We're all energized now, and we're moving into the ILC exercises. Breathing and stretching. better there? Okay, I'll move. Do we have enough space to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll start with the first exercise. First of all, during these exercises, try to be aware of your body. And try to be aware of the beauty of your body, what your body can do. Listen and feel your breathing and feel the muscles move in your body while you do the exercises. Okay? So we start with the salute to the light of the one. Stand up straight. Feel as if you've been lifted by a little string on your head. Get into a prayerful position. And with every exercise that we do, try to set a purpose for yourself. What do you want to do? What do you want to get out of these exercises? So we start with opening up to the light. Move the hands above your head. Open up the arms and bend forwards. Embrace the light. Let your hands fall on the floor. Stay in this position for a little while to stretch. Then move your knees down to the floor. Into the worship position. And then you move your left leg backwards as you breathe in. And move your head up and feel the stretch. And then move your left leg back to starting position. Breathe out. And then we move our right leg backwards. And back in starting position. And don't forget to breathe. Then we slide forward into the cobra position. We have our tummy flat on the floor and feel the stretch in your back. And have your toes pointing away. Slide back into the worship position. Sit up on your heels into the prayer position and stand up. And move your arms up above your head again, open to the light, and back to the prayer position. Okay, for the next exercise, we have our feet shoulder width, and this is the side stretch. The side stretch, the purpose of the side stretch is to open up the chest area, so to get a full benefit of the breathing, to open up and energize the lung area. So we do it 5 times, and we start with going to the left, and as we move to the left like this, we move our left arm beside the knee and our right arm horizontal to the left, and we feel the stretch in our right lung area, and then we let the arm drop like this. So let's start once again. So we move to the left, breathe in, and drop the arm, and breathe out. And do it this. Then the right side. 1. 2. 3. 4. No. 4. 5. with all these exercises, don't try to push yourself. Just feel how far your body can go. And most of the time, when you breathe in and you breathe out, then the body will stretch a little bit further. But don't push it. So just try to feel what the possibilities are with your muscles and your body this morning. The next exercise is what we call climbing to the light. I'll do it one time just to show you how it goes. So you lift your left arm upwards, and at the same time you move your right heel from the floor and you breathe in. Okay, so and we do that 5 times. 5 times, and after we drop our arms to the floor and exhale. Okay? So we breathe in.
Or you do it what?
Oh yeah, you do. Okay, yeah. Okay, you do. Sorry, you do this 4 times. Excuse me. Okay. The next exercise after this one is the choo-choo. Choo-choo, the purpose of the choo-choo is to, again, to get a maximum of energy flowing through your body and a maximum of air into your lungs. And we start by pushing out all the oxygen that's in our lungs first. So we have our fists like this, and we push out like this 5 times, and then we turn the fists and pull the air in 5 times. Okay? So. Okay. After this one, we're going to do the worship to the light. And by this one, we stand shoulder width again, and we open up to the light. And as we open up, we breathe out. And as we come down, we breathe in. Okay? Let's start. One more time. Okay, now we need at this point we need some support, a chair or where's the best place for me to be, Ron? Here?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, this is what we call the head and neck exercises, and it's to loosen up the shoulder, neck area, and especially to wake up our mental awareness. So we start with the camel roll by breathing in, move our head forward and back in starting position as we breathe out. We do this 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we move the head backwards as we breathe in and back in starting position as we breathe out. Another 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be aware of your shoulders during this exercise, because we have a tendency of pulling the shoulders up. And by pulling the shoulders up, we bring more tension in this area. So try to keep your shoulders down and relaxed. Next one, we breathe in and move our head to the left shoulder. And we do this another 10 times. And we breathe out as we come back to the middle position, starting position. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 10 times to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we relax the neck muscles and we drop our chin to the chest and we start rolling our head from the left side up and the right side down. And as we come up, we breathe in, and as we come down on the right side, we breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It might be so that you get a little bit dizzy of this exercise. During the exercises, it might be a good idea, if you feel comfortable, to close your eyes, to focus more inside while you're doing the exercises. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the next exercise we can move back into the room. This is what we call the eye exercises. You put your thumb in front of you. If you have glasses, you might as well take them off for this exercise. So you have your thumb inside of you and you focus on a point on the wall. And then you change your focus from your thumb to the wall. And make sure you get a complete focus. And we do this 20 times. When you're ready, you start moving your thumb towards your nose as far as you can keep the focus. And while you move your thumb towards your nose, you breathe in. And while you move it backwards, you breathe out. Another 20 times. Make sure that you keep the focus. Okay. Next exercise, we stand up straight. And again, as if your head is being pulled up, so your head is straight on your shoulders. And we call this the scanning exercise. We scan the room by not putting a specific focus on the things you see, but keeping the focus as wide as possible. And you move your head to the left side. And as you move your head to the left side, you breathe in. And when you come back to center, you breathe out. And then to the right side, you breathe in. Come back to center and you breathe out. We do this 10 times. Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, for the next exercise, it's what we call the spinal twist. We have to... Oh, I forgot the eyes. Excuse me, I forgot the eye exercise. For the next exercise, we drop our eyes as low as possible. So we look at the floor, and then we start making large circles with our eyes. And we start to the left. We do that 10 times. Big, wide circles. Going down on the left, looking up to the right, up to the ceiling, down on the left, down on the floor, up to the right, up the ceiling. And don't stretch the muscles too much around the eyeballs. Try to keep the area relaxed. Try to keep your head still when you doing this exercise. And then 10 times to the other side, so you start going down to the right and up to the left. And don't forget to breathe during this exercise. Okay, next exercise is the spinal twist. Oh, and sorry, getting one thing. Rub your hands together, create energy, making them as hot as possible, and put them on the eyes, in the caves. Feel the energy moving into your eyeballs. One more time. Okay, then now finally, spinal twist. With
Doesn't the pulse of the step?
where's my brain?
Did you get that on tape? The oh shit comment.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't been awake yet, I believe. Okay, we do the pose of the dancer. Pose of the dancer is an exercise in which you can check your balance. Are you in balance this morning? So we have the feet shoulder width again, and as we're standing straight, we move our consciousness and our weight to the left leg. Feel your right leg become really light and your left leg becomes really heavy, as if you're being rooted in the floor. And when you're ready, you lift your right leg up and focus on one point on the floor in front of you, what will make it easier to keep your balance. And go as far as is possible for you. And during this exercise, to keep your balance, focus on your center. So don't focus on your legs. Focus on the center of your being. And then move back into starting position. And now focus your consciousness on your right leg. Make your right leg heavy, as if there is a lot of water in your right leg. And feel your left leg becoming really light. When you're ready, lift it off the floor. Grasp your foot with your left hand. Focus on a point in front of you, on the floor. And stretch as far as possible. And feel which side of you is easier when it comes to keeping your balance. Is it your left side or your right side? And we move back in starting position. Spinal twist?
Yeah.
What? I don't want to do the spinal twist. With this exercise, I really want to make you aware that it's not a contest to twist your spine as far as possible. Really feel what is comfortable for you. and watch your breathing. So we sit, how do you call this position actually?
Back on your heels.
Back on your heels. Okay, sit back on your heels, and then you move your body to the right side, like this. Just sit to the right side. Move your left leg beside your right knee, flat on the floor. What I do is move my arm up, place it behind me, your left arm, and your right arm on the left side of your left knee. And then move your head backwards. And feel the twist in your spine. And breathe in. And as you breathe out, you might be able to stretch the twist a little bit. But don't overdo it. Stay in this position for as long as is comfortable for yourself. When you come out of it really slowly. Sit back on your heels again. Then we move to the left side. Place our right foot on the left side of the left knee. Move our right hand behind us. And our left arm on the outside of the knee. And look backwards. And don't forget to breathe. And make sure that you sit up straight, so that you have a straight back. And then we move back in starting position. Okay? Mm-hmm. No problem with your back?
No bit, not much.
Okay. So then we lay back on our backs. This exercise, you have to be really aware of the fact that your lower back is flat on the floor, so that you don't have a gap in between your lower back and the floor, because that's where you can strain your lower back. Catch your breath and relax for a moment. What we will do, we will, as we breathe in, we lift our legs straight up like this. And we breathe out and move them down. And we do this 10 times. This is the first part of this exercise. 2, 3. By the 10th time, we move into the shoulder position. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We move into the shoulder position. Try to keep your legs and feet as straight up as possible. And we do this to reverse the energy flow in the body. Relax and catch your breath. And when you're ready, you move your legs behind you and move your arms above your head on the floor and get into the plow position. If you have a difficulty reaching with your feet on the floor behind you, then really breathe in deep, and as you let go, as you exhale, try to get a little bit further. Just relax into this position. Then slowly move up with your legs. And make sure that you move your spine from the top slowly down, as if you unroll your spine slowly. And you bring your legs back to the floor. Then we move over to our stomachs to do the figure of 8 exercise. Make sure that your toes touch behind you, toes touching each other. Your left hand on your right hand, and your forehead on your hands. This exercise is to feel the energy that you have awakened in your body by doing these exercises. So focus on the center of your being and imagine a ball of light in the center of your being. And the ball of light starts to move up in your body, moving up to your left arm, left shoulder, left arm, into your hand, over to your right arm, moving down through your right shoulder, crossing over to your left leg, crossing the toes, coming up into your right leg, back into the center of your being, where it will split into 2 bulbs of light. They will move up to your left arm and your right arm, crossing at the hands, going down into the left and right leg, crossing at the feet, and coming back up. And as they reach the center, they will split into 4 bulbs of light. Moving through your body, moving up to your left arm, your right arm, and your left foot and your right foot, crossing at the arms, at the hands, and crossing at the feet, making a figure of light. Feel that energy moving through your body. Be aware how it feels. And just feel that energy moving through your body for a moment. When we're ready, we sit up. Next exercise. We're moving into the breathing exercises, and for the first breathing exercise, you sit up straight.
Bless you.
Sit up straight, open up the lung area and have a straight spine. And for the first breathing exercise, we close the right nostril Let me do one complete breathing before we start. We close the right nostril with the thumb and breathe in through the left nostril, filling the lungs and filling the lower area as much as possible. Breathe into the left, close the left nostril and breathe into the right. Breathe out to the right, exhale through the right nostril. So that's one complete inhalation, one complete circle. And we do this 10 times. So breathe in. Okay, for the next breathing exercise, you have to find your heartbeat. You can either do it at your pulse or in the neck area. So use your 2 fingers to feel your heartbeat. We call this the count breathing. You breathe in on a 6 count. You count till 6 while you breathe in. Then you hold the breath for 3 beats. And then you breathe out for another 6. And don't stop in between, let it flow from one into another. So breathe in, count to 6, hold the breath for 3 counts, and breathe out. And we do this another 10 times. Okay, for the last exercise we have to lay down on our back. The last exercise is what we call the Laya Yoga. The purpose of this exercise is to try to get in contact with the highest sound, the highest pitch in your body. And we do this by closing our ears with the thumbs and listen to that high pitch, that high sound in your body, and then try to move beyond it. There will be a higher sound behind it.
Relax your arms and shoulders. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Bring all your attention into your body and place your attention in your left hand. Focus on your left hand. Feel the skin. Feel the blood pumping in your left hand. Feel the air between your fingers. Now put your attention into your hand, under the skin, and feel the vibration. Focus your attention underneath the nail. What does it feel like to be under the nail in your finger? What does it feel like to have the blood pumping around you? What does it sound like? Feel the bones in your fingers. See if you can feel the vibration right inside the bones. Feel how relaxed your hand is. Now just see how different the feeling of your left hand is from your right hand. What difference is there? Now move your attention to your right hand. Be aware of the activity in your right hand underneath the skin. Feel the vibration of the nervous system and the movement of the blood as it pumps through your hand. Again, place your attention into the bones, and you feel the bone, and you feel the gentle vibration of the bone in your hand. Go under your nails. Feel what it's like to be inside, underneath the nail, one of your fingers of your right hand. Feel the skin. See if you can feel the air going through the little hairs on the back of your hand. Now, how does your hand feel? Now place your attention again in your left hand. This time we are going to create a contrast between the relaxation you now experience and the tension that we're going to place in the hand, so that you will become aware of how much more relaxed your hand can be after we first tense it, really tense it, and then relax. So if you lift your hand slightly off your lap, make a fist, tighten. Feel the muscle tightening up right up to your shoulder, tighter, tighter. Now open the hand, stretch the fingers, tighter, tighter, and relax. Now feel the warmth and relaxation flowing through your hand as the tension flows out. Place your attention in your right hand. Again, lift it up. Make a fist, tighten, tighter, tighter. Open your hand, stretch your fingers. Make it tighter still, tighter, tighter, and relax. And feel the warmth and relaxation flowing in as the tension flows out. Now place your attention in your left foot. Raise it off the floor. Tighten up the muscles. Right up the leg, point your toes, make it tight, tighter, tighter. Pull the toes back towards your body, tight, tighter, and relax. Again, feel the warmth and relaxation flowing in as the tension flows out. Place your attention in your right foot. Raise it up, tighten the muscles all the way up the leg, point the toe, make it tight, tighter, tighter, draw the toe back to your body, make it tighter still, tighter, tighter, and relax. And feel the warmth and relaxation flowing through your leg and your foot as the tension flows out. Now bring your attention to your pelvic area, your genitals, your hips. Tighten the sphincter muscle, tighter, tighter, raising yourself off the chair. Make it really, really tight until you tremble and relax. Now bring your attention to your abdomen. Arch your back right into the chair, drawing your stomach in. Make it tight, tighter, tighter, tighter still, and relax. Don't forget to breathe. Feel the warmth and relaxation flowing through that area as the tension flows out. Now bring your attention to your shoulder area. Bring your shoulders in front of you. Try and make them join in front. Closer, closer. Make it tighter, 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 and relax. And feel the warmth and relaxation flowing through your shoulders and chest as the tension flows out. Now draw your shoulders to the back and your shoulder blades together. Tighter, 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 and relax. And feel the relaxation flowing right down through your body as the tension flows out. Now bring your shoulders to your ears. Bring your head down into your shoulders, right up around your ears. Tighter, tighter, tighter still, and relax. And feel how relaxing it is. Feel how warm and comfortable, how the tension has gone out of your body. Now bring your attention to your face. Here we have most of the attention gathered around our eyes. And so we're going to tighten up our eyes. Really, really tight. Tighten up our mouths. Tighter, tighter. Feel the tension around your face. Tighter, tighter. Now open your mouth. Put out your tongue. There's nobody looking at you. Open your mouth wider and relax. Put your attention on that place between and above your eyes. And feel like somebody is just touching you there. Bring your attention there. And feel a glowing spot growing and swirling and filling across your forehead. A warm, smooth, liquid light flowing over the top of your head, down over your scalp, washing down across and through your head, across your face, relaxing, soothing and smoothing. Down onto your neck and shoulders, into all the ligaments and muscles, right down into your chest, over, into and through your arms, right down into your hands. Feel that warm, soothing liquid light relaxing right down to your fingertips, across your body, down over your chest and your back, right into the organs, soothing, relaxing and smoothing all the stress, all the cares right down out of your body, down into your abdomen, down into your stomach, into your pelvic area, down into your legs, over your knees, down your calves and your feet, until your whole body feels relaxed and soothed in this warm liquid light. And now we are ready for meditation.
And this light starts swirling and twisting and turning in the center of your being. As it grows and grows, from the center reaches out a cord of light, like an umbilical cord, that connects you with your private, very special place that we call our meadow. And as you breathe in, feel yourself lifted from the chair, exhaling, touching down in this meadow. Be aware that this is a holy place, a sacred place, and yet very joyful, very exciting, very playful. This is your halfway point to your source. It is a quiet place to wander and to talk. It is a place where we practice and develop our inner subtler senses. So first become aware of your inner sense of touch. As you're walking barefooted in this meadow, feel the grass under your feet, the deep, lush green grass. Feel it playing and rustling against your ankles and your feet, and feel the earth beneath it. Is it sand? Is it clay? Is it moist? Is it dry? How does it feel to have the earth squirting up between your toes? Remember that feeling. Earth coming up between your toes. Make this so real. Don't just imagine it. Make it so real that you're really there. And feel the breeze on your face. Brushing and breathing on your face. Playing with the little hairs on the back of your arms. Tucking at your clothes if you wear any. And feel the sunlight on your face. A soothing, smoothing, warm, liquid sunlight. Warming up your face, relaxing all the muscles. And is this breeze cool or is it warm? Is it gentle or is it like a strong wind? And then Bend over, touch the grass with your hands, feel the grass and feel the earth. Make this so real that you're really there. Walking around in this meadow, take a look what is around you. What does this meadow look like this morning? Is it morning or noon or is it evening? Where is the sun? And is there a sun? Are there trees in your meadow? Are there animals, birds, insects? And see the patterns of light and shade in the grass as the breeze is bending over the grass and playing with it in the wind. Take a good look. Absorb all of this and become aware of the sounds in your meadow. Do you hear any sounds? Maybe crickets, maybe insects, maybe birds, or other animals. Walking across this meadow, this joyful, private, and holy place, go to this tree in the middle of the meadow or this plant that has your favorite fruit. And as you approach this tree, you already can smell the odor of this fruit. The air around you is impregnated with this sweet smell that comes from your favorite fruit. And as you get closer to this fruit, see what it looks like. It is waiting there for you to be picked. It is so ripe. It is so delicious. It wants to be picked. It wants to be looked at. It wants to be smelled. So pick this fruit and bring it to your face. Examine it. Smell it. Smell that sweet perfume. And as you smell it, you feel already the water running down into your mouth. Because you want to bite this fruit. You want to taste this fruit. And as you bring it to your mouth and have a bite out of this favorite fruit of yours, you can hear the sound that it makes that when you bite into this fruit and feel the juices and water in your mouth. And then when you're ready, swallow this fruit. Really swallow it down. Make it very real. Don't just imagine it. Walking around in this meadow once more, there is a sacred place in this meadow that we call a grove. It's a sacred grove. What kind of trees are there? It might be olive trees. It might be pine trees. It might be oak trees with mistletoe. This is where you set your purpose for this meditation. What do you want out of this meditation this morning? Make a simple, brief, and honest statement. Set your purpose in this sacred grove. And as you do so, move out of this grove and make it so real that when I say water, you can hear the trickling sound of water running in the distance. There's a brook, there's a stream in this meadow. Walk over to your stream and hear the sound it is making as it gurgles down and winds down through your meadow. Gurgling, splashing, trickling water. As you come to the stream, look into this water and see that it is the most clearest, crystal clear, cool water, splashing down over the rocks. Looking into this water, you can see the rocks at the bottom of the stream. Maybe there are little insects in the water, or little snails or moths covering the rocks at the bottom. And see the distortion of the water as you look into this stream. You want to scoop up some water. You want to drink some water, so reach out and fill your hands. Scoop up this crystal clear, cleansing water and have a sip. Feel the coolness and and swallow the water. Moving alongside of this stream, you come to your bridge that crosses this stream. Take a good look what it looks like. Is it made out of wood? Is it stone? Maybe it's just a log, or maybe there are stepping stones. What does your bridge look like? And then cross this bridge. As you find a pathway on the other side of the stream, it is slowly winding and leading up to this spectacular, multicolored, multi-terraced mountain in the distance. There's a brilliant white light shining through the cloud at the top, reaching all the way down into this meadow. Slowly start climbing this path as you feel the brushes, the bristles around your legs. The path winds up and you already start feeling and approaching this red energy that shines from your red terrace. You already start breathing it, feeling it, sensing it, hearing its vibration. Approaching your red terrace and making a step on this enormous launching pad of yours. Become aware of this vibrant, bright, red energy surrounding you.
As you step onto this red terrace, you're filled with an excitement, an energy. Remember when you were away from home for a long time and you wanted so badly to return? That same energy now fills you. You're on your way home. Look around the red terrace, maybe there are roses. Maybe an apple tree with lush red apples hanging. Maybe a brilliant red sunrise. You expect to be changed by this experience. And as you move up to a mountain, past the bushes, over the path, dirt path, maybe a gravel path. You approach your orange terrace. Perhaps there are orange leaves on the pathway. Flowers. Perhaps there are tiger lilies. Perhaps the sky is now orange. This is a terrace of release. Release yourself from what you thought you was, so that you may become what you really are. Release yourself from the guilt, the fears, the doubts. Release yourself from all those things you projected onto your neighbor, onto your family, onto yourself. They no longer serve you. Let them go. Just drop them. Bury them. Die to who you were, so you may resurrect to who you really are. And now moving on up the mountain to the yellow terrace. It's a brilliant, beautiful terrace. Yellow flowers, maybe dandelions under your feet. The color of freedom. Perhaps you float across your terrace instead of walking. Notice the soft moss beneath your feet. And as you enter this garden, you become aware that there is a presence here, a presence of friendship. A friend that has been with you over the eons, who has never left, who patiently waits your return. As you walk onto the terrace, you become aware of this friend, this inner teacher, this higher self. And as you approach this presence, you become aware of a transformation within yourself. You become aware that you are no longer yourself, but you are really at one with your friend, your inner teacher. Reach out to him or her. Embrace. Take a moment to really love this presence. And now holding hands with your inner self, with living love, walk on up to the next terrace, the blue terrace. The affirmation for this terrace is, not my will, but thine be done in me and through me. Bathe in the beauty of the blue sky, blue flowers, beautiful blue. And maybe you see an altar on this terrace. And on this altar, place anything that may come between you and the source of your being. Maybe it's your possessions. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a fellowship. Anything that your ego will focus on will separate you from your true self. Just put them on the altar. And now with your inner friend, your inner teacher, that one which loves you most of all, continue on up the mountain to the 6th terrace, Violet Terrace. On this terrace, be grateful for everything that you've been given. Appreciate all that you have and all that there is, knowing that you are one with the universe. Be willing to take responsibility for your talents and gifts and personality. And now you're just one step from the top of the mountain, and as you let go, you're poured through the clouds. You look about you to a brilliant, white, beautiful terrace where there is silence and love and peace and joy. The affirmation for this terrace is limitless power, absolute harmony, and eternal duration. Know that you have a limitless power when you are in absolute harmony with that which has eternal duration. Right now you have all three of these gifts. You are one with your source. And you hear angels of the universe, all the rocks and the forests and the mountains, sing with praises. Elohim, Elohim, Elohim. And as you look in your reflecting pool, you see a beautiful creation of your source, absolutely perfect reflection of your true self. Perhaps you'd like to wade through this clear, cool, perfect water. Emerge from the other side. You are robed by two angels in a white, glowing robe. As you walk up the path to your temple, you see an inscription written over the doorway. The Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him. And the doors are opened by two angels, two guardian angels, and you enter. The doors are slowly, quietly closed behind you. And you see the violet flame of transformation. It is a cool flame, a beckoning, calling flame, and you're compelled to step into this flame. And your final cleansing takes place here. And out of this flame drops out a pure gold nugget. This gold nugget is the essence of you. It is the essence of your learning and your experiences. Pick up this gold nugget and place it on the altar with reverence and gratitude and appreciation for all that there is. Now, having placed this nugget on the altar, look about you and find the doorway to the Hall of Records, and approach this doorway.
As you find the door to the Hall of Records, you will recognize your door. Get in touch with it. Be aware of what it looks like. And you will notice an inscription on the door saying, I will bring to thy remembrance all things whatsoever you have needed, even to the foundations of the world. And use your trigger mechanism to enter the Hall of Records. And as you step inside, greet your record keeper. Greet this friend, this trusting one, this trusted one, who is always present and always at your service. And as you greet him or her, you will ask that they bring you a record of today's events in your life. And you will notice the date. As they open the book, it will show the 28th of March, 1991. And you will ask your record keeper to keep note of all the events of today, all those things you want to remember, and to be able to recall using your trigger mechanism. You will ask that there is a deepening understanding and awareness of all that we have done today, of the focus and purpose for which we did these things. First, the exercises. We greeted our friends, we rubbed their shoulders, extended love. Be aware that these people are an extension of ourselves, and by caring for them, we heal ourselves. And then the breathing and stretching the lungs, filling them more and more as we become more and more able to breathe deeper and more fully and relaxing and releasing the stress and tension in the body, that we can relax more fully when we come to meditate, to be at one with our source. And when we did our balanced relaxation, which again heightened our awareness of the subtler senses within us. And from there, we went to our place of relaxation, our place of joy, our place of peace in our meadow, which we created especially for the purpose of being in a separate reality, so that we may climb our mountain and make contact with and have conversation with our source in a very real sense. And as we came up our mountain, we became aware of the energies, colors, the affirmations, the choices we made, the awareness as it heightened and became our reality. As we came into our temple, we realized that there is always a choice, that we may transmute any energies, any thoughts that we held to be our own, releasing and changing them, burning away the dross and retrieving that which is pure gold, the essence of who we are. We ask our record keeper now that he may take note of all that happens through the day, all those things that we want to remember, to be able to recall and to use to make our lives more effective, more easy, more purposeful. Now we ask our record keeper to take care of these writings. If we use a book, the entries into our computer, if we use a computer, the recording, if we use tape, and know that this is so. And as we thank our record keeper, we form a bridge from this place in our Hall of Records back into this room, that we may participate at this level of awareness and understanding while we enjoy the lessons until we come back again into the Hall of Records at a later time. So be aware now, as you come back into the room, that you are at this level, that your consciousness is at one with the Most High. Feel yourself back in the chair, back in your body. You take a deep breath. As you move, open your eyes. Be ready to participate.
This is the lineup, I think.
And this is all on video for the governor to watch, is it?
Yeah.
For the governor?
Yeah.
This is the Hierophant film, is it?
Well,
Right.
this is watch.
One on point.
Hello.
So who's leading it then?
The light's probably
Nobody
atrocious
at
this
the moment.
morning.
I can't get the balance.
Hmm?
I can't get the balance.
It's worship and bloody
Very
day.
long night, like.
Oh.
I think the universe is telling me something.
You want to take a break, man?
Take a break.
Hey guys, it's quarter past 9.
Okay, good morning everybody. Ready for the shoulder rub? Wake up, get those muscles moving. So everyone turn to the left.
We're all still positive.
Put your hands on the person in front of you. On the shoulders of the person in front of you. And begin to massage away those sore muscles. Whew. Just massage those shoulders and up and down the spine. Wake them up. We need a little wake up this morning. Oh, Lord, you're getting in that sore area now, Stephen. And just allow the person to massage you for a minute. Enjoy it. Relax yourself. The hands of light are on your back and shoulders. And feel the energy stirring and moving up your spine and across your shoulders and into your neck. Massage the neck, a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders. And now begin to tap on the shoulders, tapping, light chopping, whichever feels best.
Light chopping.
Oh yeah.
Are we supposed to bring a knife next time?
And up and down the spine, onto the neck, onto the head. Just tap lightly on the head, waking up those brain cells. Feels wonderful. Just wonderful. And now gently bring your hands to rest on the person's shoulders, wiping off all the tension, all the negativity of the day. And bring your hands to rest and let the light shine. Let love extend from your hands into the other person's body. And see the whole line connected, one light to another, as we are charged and revitalized. And now let's bend over and let's lean forward and everybody hug the person in front of you.
Lean forward.
Lean forward, I got that one from yesterday. Okay, good energy. Now thank the person behind you. Thank the person that rubs you. Thank you.
We got that again?
Turn to your right
This seems to be working.
and reciprocate.
Don't understand it.
Start massaging the shoulders. Get those areas where the tension is held most. Up and down the spine. Flexible back.
Okay. Fine, man.
I feel tender, yes.
Yeah. Onto the neck. Yeah. And now start tapping or chopping, gently chopping. No judo chin. No knockout blows. Gently chopping up and down the back, over the shoulders, on the neck. Tap on the head.
What's
Wake
going
them
on
up.
back there?
Weird stuff. Plastic there.
And then bring your hands to rest on the shoulders, wiping off all
There's
tension,
an Astro here.
all negativity of the day. Bring your hands to rest and send love to the person. Feel the energy leaving your hands, going into the other person's body. see the energy magnified, one person to the other, to the whole line. It's brilliant white light. And then bend over and give the person a hug around the waist.
Come on, bend over this.
And thank the person.
I can bend over, but I didn't want to fall over. You like the way I'm feeling.
All right, that's the rub. And now for the exercise. Expand our lungs, get our circulation going, and to get more flexibility in the spine and the joint. Okay? So the first exercise is salutation to the light. We come to a powerful position. Shall I describe them first and then we do them, or describe them as we do them?
It's up to you.
I think it would be better to describe them first. For me. Okay. So, come to a powerful position, standing upright. Breathe deep as we open to the light. Exhale as we come back to the prayer position. Bend over. Put our hands on the floor and rest our head on the floor. Breathing in as we do so. Head on the floor. Breathe out in this position. And then to the kneeling position. Continue to breathe deeply. And then extend the left leg and come up to the cobra position. This is not the cobra position. What is this position?
Doesn't have a title, I don't think.
To a raised position. Breathing in as we do so. Exhaling as we pull the leg and back into the kneeling position. And then inhaling as we extend our right leg to the rear. And then exhaling as we come back to the kneeling position, and then inhaling as we move into the cobra position, keeping our legs straight and our arms straight and our head up, and exhaling as we return to the kneeling position, inhaling as we come to a prayer position, exhaling, inhaling as we rise, prayer position, and then one more opening to the light, inhaling and exhaling. End of exercise.
Got all them inhalings and exhalings.
Okay, shall we do it? Okay, all together. Begin. Exhale. Kneeling position. Left leg to the rear. Inhale. Exhale. Now extend the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Cobra position. Return to the kneel. Prayer position. Rise. One more, opening to the light. End of first exercise. Next exercise. Pardon?
You gonna sell this video?
Next exercise is reaching for the light. When we do that, we breathe in as we extend our left hand up as far as we can, raising the right heel off the floor. Really stretch this side, opening the lung. That's the count of 1. Then we reverse, bringing the left heel off the floor as we have the right hand in the air, opening this side of the lung, back, third movement and fourth movement, and exhaling as we bend forward. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling as we bend forward. Ready? Do 5. One more. One more. All right. Next one is the Sundance stretch. We stand erect, feet shoulder width apart. We bend to the left, bringing our hand over our head, trying to touch the floor on the other side without bending the body. Let your left hand come down on the knee as far as we can, breathing in deeply as we do it, and then exhaling as we move forward. And then to the right as far as we can, and exhaling as we move forward. Okay? Do 5 of those. Breathe deeply. One more. It's easy to teach everybody that already knows how to do it. Okay, choo-choo. Or is it salutation to the light first? Okay, salutation to the light. Here's the reversal. We breathe out as we go up. We breathe out as we go up, and we breathe in as we come forward. So we exhale. Inhale as we bend and touch the floor as much as you can with hands without straining your back or knees. Try not to lock your knees on this, but keep them loose and flexible. But don't bend your knees any more than you have to. So, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale up. One more. Now choo-choo. Choo-choo, the idea is to get all the air out of your lungs, or as much as you can. Can't get it all out, right? They collapse. And then bring as much as you can into the lungs as we move our hands forward in this manner. The key is to do it vigorously, not like this, but like this. So, it's a count of 4, 4 on the out breath, and 4 pulling in on the in breath. Count of 5. Okay, let's go with 5. So, you do it in this manner. One more. Wonderful. Now the head and neck exercises. We'll do 10 each of the camel roll, moving the neck backwards, bending the neck to the side, and the head rolls. Okay? First one is camel roll. It's a 4-part movement, actually. Breathing in as you move your head forward and down, and out as you move it back, and be ready. So we'll do 10 of those. breathe deep. Then let you uncount. And next one is moving the head to from the erect position, tilting it back as far as you can, breathing in as you move your head back, breathing out as you move it back to the erect position. Remain standing on your tiptoes. I'm going to jump count. In, out. In, out. Keep your shoulders straight if you can. Move your head and neck. Next one is the side bend, or neck bend to the side. Look, trick here I learned from Karen Ann, is to tilt your head a little bit and it will move over further. We're trying to stretch the spinal column here, the neck muscles and the spinal column. So we kind of move our head slightly to the front and to the side. As we go over, we can get our head closer to our ear closer to the shoulder. So we'll breathe in as we move our head over to the shoulder, keeping the shoulders erect. Breathe out as we go back to the erect position. Finish, repeat to the right. Keeping the shoulders level. Moving the head and neck, ear. Try to touch your shoulder with your ear. In as you go down. Out. Go back to the erect position. Now continuing to stand on the toes if it's not too uncomfortable. Do the head roll to the left first, 10 times. Drop your head to your chest, chin to your chest. Breathe in as you roll your neck to the rear. Breathe out as you come back to your chest. Try just to move your neck to your shoulder. These little cracks you might be hearing in your neck are simply calcium deposits that you're grinding away. We're trying to be able to do this and be smooth. Imagine that your neck is top. It's just rolling right around on fixed bones. Finish moving to the left. Start moving to the right and center. Remember to breathe deeply as you move your head to the rear. And exhale as you return your chin to your chest. Now for the eye exercises. First we'll do the stand. Stand erect. As you turn your head, keep your eyes focused. As you turn your head to the left, with your eyes unfocused, I said focused, unfocused. Take in the whole scene in one scan. Don't focus on any one point. Breathe in as you move your head as far as you can to the left. Breathing out as you return to center. Breathing in as you move your head as far as you can to the right. Don't focus your eyes. Take in the whole peripheral as well as the center of the vision field. Breathe out as you return to center. Let's do that 10 times each way. Key here is not to move your shoulders, just your head. Don't focus your eyes on anything. Take in the whole, the entire field of vision as you move. Just your neck. Remember to breathe deeply as you move as far as you can to your peripheral, and breathe out as you return to center. At your own pace. Try to move your neck just a little bit more each time you do this exercise. Okay, when we finish that, we will do the eye rotation. You do that first?
The eye rotation's the last one.
Didn't you do
Oh, we've been doing
thumb
that first.
and then the view and then...
I can.
Yeah, usually the thumb routine is the first one.
Oh, I should do the thumb routine and then the scan and then the eye rotation.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's back up then and do the thumb rotation. What you do, you extend your thumb, pick a point on the far wall, about 20-25 feet away, and you rapidly focus your eyes from your thumb to that point on the wall. Do this about 20 times, as rapidly as you can, bringing both your thumb and the point on the wall into complete and clear focus each time you move your eyes. This is not a breathing exercise, so you don't have to do it in conjunction with your breathing. Okay, when you finish that, focus on your thumb as you move it slowly towards your eyes, keeping focus on your thumb. If you lose focus, simply relax your eyes and refocus. Pull it as close to your eyes as you can as you breathe in, and extend your thumb to full length as you breathe out. 10 times. Don't have to do this rapidly. The key here is just keep the focus on the thumbnail. Or better yet, a point on the thumbnail. Now, since we've already done the scan, we'll go to the eye rotation. The way we do this is we can't, we're not going to put our eyes on the floor. We're going to look down towards the floor. Rotate our eyes to the left, breathing in as we look as far as we can to our peripheral. Try to keep the eyes moving. Don't focus on any one spot. Breathing out as we come back to center. Breathing in as we go to the right. Keep the eyes moving as far as we can to the right, and out as we come back to center. Keep the head straight ahead. The tendency is to move your neck with your eyes. Keep the head straight. Okay, 10 times.
In as you go up, out as you go down.
All right.
In.
Oh, right. In as you make the first half of the circle, out as you make the second half. Okay? I need it. Breathe at your own pace. Look as far as you can to the peripheral vision without straining your eyes. There may be a tendency for one eye muscle to be weaker than the other. This will help strengthen it. And now we rub our hands together vigorously and apply them to your eyes. This gets the negative ions moving, bringing healing energy to your eyes. Warm, soothing, healing, refreshing. And if you're doing it to yourself, you can keep your eyes open. If you're doing it to a partner, you may want to, both of you may want to close your eyes. Same effect. Okay, now that we have our eyes taken care of, we're going to do what's called the pose of the dancer. This is for balancing, balance our bodies, balancing our energy, balancing whatever needs to be balanced. We stand erect, shift our weight to the left foot. Try not to lock your knee. In fact, don't lock your knee. Pretend like it's filled with water. Your foot is anchored to the floor. You want to keep your center. Be aware of the center of your weight. And then slowly lift your right foot. Catch your ankle. And then as you can, pick a spot on the floor or on the wall. Lean forward with your left hand extended. And then return. Starting position. Shift your weight to your right foot. Anchor your foot in the ground or in the floor. Pretend like your leg is filled with water. Find your center of gravity. Raise your left foot. Catch your ankle. And as you can, comfortably do so. Point your right hand, fingers in front. It's easier when you pick a spot on the floor. Just be aware of your balance. Try to relax into it. Okay, now the spinal twist is next. And the way we do that is come to a kneeling position on the floor. And we set to the side of our left foot in this manner. Take our right foot and cross it over our left leg. Take our left elbow and put it over our right knee in this manner. Then put your right hand behind you. Keep your spine erect and twist your head, neck, and spinal column as far as you feel comfortable doing so. Don't strain. Remember to breathe in, out. As you breathe out, turn just a little bit more on each breath. Stay erect.